What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. How you doing? So I got this thing today because I saw it on Witty's channel and I needed to get one just because this is a $43 knife on Amazon. And they're saying it's titanium scales, S35VN blade. That makes no damn sense to me. Like, how does it have that price point in a plastic case and it's, made out of those materials? So Witty's was the gray one, I think, and that was running at 56. This is the Blurple one, and it's at 43. Don't know why. It's not a sale or anything like that, but it's just the way it is. One confession I got to make real quick. I did open this already. I've been messing with it for a couple days. I opened it on my live that I did. If you guys want a good laugh, go watch the live. Watch me stumble around. Um, it wasn't that bad, I don't think, but the folks that are watching, they walked me through it. They asked me thought-provoking questions, and I made it through about 34 minutes, and then I said, okay, got to go. But they'll get better in the future. If you want to look at it, get a good laugh, go for it. But yeah, not my best work, but it is what it is. So if you guys have one of these, drop comments. I've noticed a couple things wrong with it, and I'll get into that in a second. But let's open it up and keep shifting my dang pad. My arms are sticking because it's all hot today. It's about 80-something degrees. But yeah, so I'll go over the positive stuff first because I'm a positive kind of guy. So bring that back over. Case, nice padded case. It's a nice case. I mean, I rarely see a knife point at 43 bucks coming in a nice case like this. So they're doing something good with the case. And here it is. So right off the rip, the scales are nice. I did check with a magnet. No, it doesn't stick, so it's not magnetized. Nice machining on here. Got some grippiness going on. Speed holes, I guess you want to call those. Kind of, sort of. Lanyard hole. It's got all your, all your stuff. It's not reversible, unfortunately, but yeah. So the scales, if you can, I wonder if it picks up on the camera. Probably not, but a little bit. You can see how it shifts from blue to purple, like that iridescent type thing. Let's look at the blade real quick before I bore you guys to hell. So anyways, it's a drop point combo. Nice looking blade. It's got a nice coating on it. I'm not sure what the coating is. There's like no freaking information. The only thing they say is like what it's made out of, blade and scales, and the length of the blade is 3 inches, overall 7.3. I think it's like 200 grams. I don't do grams. I don't know what that weighs, but anyways, about 200 grams. It's got some nice jimping on there. Looking at that blade, see how it just kind of tapers toward the middle and like bows out there. I think that's cool as hell looking. So overall looks of the thing, very nice. Ergos, feels good in the hand. I do have big hands in case I haven't mentioned it 1,000 times, but if I choke up on it, it's pretty good. But even without, I can get 4 fingers on the thing, not bad. So it's just a little bit smaller knife for me, but yeah. So overall, it's not bad. And then get back in the camera. There we go. See, even there it says S35VN. I hope you guys are picking that up. I think you can see it. So yeah, it's made of what they're saying, I think. I have no way of testing it. I don't know if the heat treating is any good, but overall, it's a nice looking blade and nice looking handle. I'm not complaining about that at all. Let's take a little tour. It's a frame lock. I saw the jimping on there. It's nice aggressive jimping, but not too aggressive where it's gonna rip your thumb off. The action, pretty smooth. I'm going to get back into that in a second. Reverse flick, okay. It's got a pretty stiff detent, but it snaps right out. Looking around, what we got going on. No hot spots at all. And can you guys see it? If it's the shifting colors, it's all around. Nice back spacer on there, about halfway up. Here's the frame lock there. Thing is dead centered. And like I was showing you, man, that blade, how it's bowed, like it just looks cool. So in the looks department, I'm liking it. But you got your lanyard hole, not reversible, in case I forgot to say that, and the machining, good grip. Nothing wrong with it so far, right? Then I have 3 things I found that are wrong with it, and one of them's kind of a deal breaker, not totally. I'm going to see how it works out, but that's the last thing I'll talk about. But first thing I want to talk about is this clip. It is freaking stiff as hell. I mean, I can barely even move it, and I got pretty strong hands. So getting this in and out of your pocket, it's a pain in the ass. But I don't know if that's going to work in or what, but that clip is tight. It's almost impossible to get in the pocket and out. So I'm I'm not sure if Woody said anything about that, but definitely that clip is a definite issue for me. And second thing, I took it apart. It's on bearings, but they're plastic case bearings, which to me seems kind of janky for a knife that's supposed to be, titanium S35V and all that, all those bells and whistles and stuff. And then it's got plastic case bearings. Should have been like, at least metal case, brass case, whatever you use. But that's another issue. Now, the biggest issue, as I was messing with this thing, opened about 50 times or so, almost got my finger there. But I thought I was breaking it in at first because it started getting a little smoother. But then I noticed a little grinding noise. And then right now, it's nice and tight. Blade's not moving. But I started noticing blade play, which means to me, there was none before. Now there is the pivot screw. And I did take it apart, so I said maybe I didn't tighten it down enough. So I got in there, tightened it down pretty good. Try to be careful not to strip it or anything like that. Started messing with it again, and it happened again. So that's 2 times with just opening about 50 times a piece where the pivot screw came undone, and that's a big issue for me. Even at a $43 price point, I don't expect to have to tighten my knife up like every time I mess with it. So if it happens again, I'll say it's I won't recommend it just because that. And I know that sounds silly, but to me that's a big deal. But if it stays tight this time and I have no further issues, then I'll recommend it because I mean, shoot, you can't go wrong with 43 bucks. It's a little tight right now, like I said, so it's not really drop sheddy, but the action's decent. Snaps out pretty good. Got pretty good acoustics. Nice and snappy. Got that little ting at the end. I think it's because it's got that small little catch right there. But yeah, so overall, I'm happy with it. If that pivot is a constant issue, I won't be happy at all. I'm gonna have to trash it, man. But or maybe throw some super glue in there so it never comes out again, which is definitely not a good thing to do. But yeah, so that's it for that guy. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, I got to thank the veterans. Got to thank my, thank you, brothers and sisters. You did your thing, and the guys doing the thing now. The active duty guys. Keep your heads down. Be safe, please. Be safe, and come home, with all your, your fingers and toes and all that good action. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.